Alright, we're on the final ooze, a 4-parter. Ayo. You know what? Just to make up for lost time, just to make up for the little blunder, I'm keeping Narrow Bride in. She deserves some redemption. Okay, so what we are going to do, she is going to be there. Let's see now. Press X for doubt. Hey, do not doubt my genius, okay? Do not doubt the genius, that is Yusei. I know what I'm doing. I hope. But first, let's bring in the semi-King of Heroes, because art's buff for days, boys. Okay, let's maybe let's just give him this. And for you, we're gonna have to swap you out. Let's bring in Hokusai. Heyo. Let's give her the CE here. Do not doubt my genius, man. Well, my quote-unquote genius, I would say. Narrow fights back. Birth of a Yaga. Halt! Who goes there? This is Yusaku, and I am a Visebron. We are members of the rebel army. Please open the gate. Oh, it's you guys. Perfect timing. What do you mean? The boss has another favor to ask you. She wants your help hashing things out with the other servants. Wait, other servants? Hey there! Where's the other one? Where'd Mash go?
Hello, Patsky. I hope you don't mind my cutting in remotely like this. I was reassigned to the rear guard. Avise Braun is here now, and I can only be of so much help in battle. So for the time being, I'll be supporting you all as a navigator.
Oh, alright. Anyway, you look pretty tough to me, but I guess I was wrong.
So you have returned. Patsky told me everything that happened. You did well convincing the 2 out of the 3 villages to help us. It is a shame that the 3rd village was destroyed, but there's nothing we can do about that now. I take it Mash has bowed out?
Winky face.
Yes, I'm so sorry. It is fine. You must have your reasons, so I will not pry. If you have determined that you are unable to fight, then removing yourself from the battlefield is the only sensible decision.
Speaking of which, I do have an MP2 Atalanta altar now.
Now then. While you were visiting those 2 villages, we learned another possible ally. While it's safe to say that most of the frontier's area's population is on our side, we still have precious few actual soldiers who are able to fight.
Understandable, given that most of them are mere villagers.
You see, there's actually another faction here in Russia, in addition to the Tsar's Oprichniki and our rebel army.
You skipping Ivan? Wait, what do you mean I'm skipping Ivan?
Our numbers are primarily composed of farmers, but theirs are deserters and former nobility. The problem is that this faction is also being led by a servant.
Oh, you mean his banner is up? Okay. Wait, doesn't that mean Salieri is gonna be on Raid Up now?
The problem is that this faction is also being led by a servant.
Ah, okay. So I'll probably roll for him though too. I heard I think isn't he an arts avenger? Do you know who they are?
I've met him once. I still know little about him, but I believe he was a class similar to my own.
Yep, yeah, then I'll need him.
He also... wasn't wearing any clothes.
Oh? Were you checking him out? Was it Roland? You mean full frontal?
Of course not. His lower half was completely covered.
Oh, she getting hot and bothered by man-abs. That would never fly among us either.
At any rate, given that their leader is also a servant, it falls to me to meet with him. Visebron, I would like you to keep an eye on our base while I'm gone. Would you mind?
What say you, Master? Do it. Do it! Gee, I wonder who would that be. Very well, your wish is my command. I will leave your golem as it is then. Adelante, would you like a golem as well?
No, thank you. I have no need for any vehicle. My name is famous for a reason.
Ah, yes. As I recall, you were the fastest runner in all of Greek myth.
Patsky, I want you to come with us too. They're sure to get suspicious if we come out with at least one Yaga.
What?
Oh, come out without at least one Yaga. There we go.
Visebron, can you make us a Gundam? Yeah, hey, Visebro, can you make us a Gundam? I want to make me the Freedom Gundam, and I'll be happy.
Furthermore, I am told you are a hunter, so I would like you to kill and dress any beast we find along the way. I could do that as well, but I doubt the same is true for the Chaldean.
Got it. I can do that. Well, Yusaku, looks like you and I are heading out together again. I'm glad to have you with us, Patsky. Woof woof.
Then it looks like we're good to go. Oh, right, Patsky. Would you tell Yashkia to come here?
You got it.
No!
Looking around here, I see kids playing, old folks relaxing comfortably, and farmers tilling their fields like they don't have a care in the world. For some reason, it makes me sick. I'd had such a clear image of what my rebel army's life must be like. But I imagined brave soldiers proudly risking their lives to defeat Ivan the Terrible. But now here I am, and I see it for what it is. A bunch of weakling Yaga with nowhere else to go. Kids, the elderly, farmers, this is their refuge. And that human-looking monster is the only thing keeping them safe. Hey, you're Yashkia, right? Yeah, that's me. The boss wants to see you. Some kind of message before we head out. Got it. I'll be right there. This is a map, and not of this area. The topography is too different. Are they planning on relocating the stronghold? Whatever.
Alright, everyone. Take care of things while I'm gone.
It's in good hands, boss.
Are you leaving, boss? Yes, but do not worry. I promise to return. Okay. Alright now. We'll start with a cave at the halfway point. Patsky, you'll obtain and dress some meat before you get there.
Got it. Alright, might as well get going.
The weather is nice today. The blizzard has died down considerably.
Still just as cold as ever. So our choices are big blizzard or slightly smaller blizzard. Yep, any day where the storm weakens is a lucky day. We almost never get weather like this after all. Wait, is your world a lot brighter than this, Yusaku?
Yes, it is. It depends on where you go, but I would certainly say blue sky is much more common in our world. Though honestly, I haven't seen much of it myself, so it's a little silly for me to speak of it like I'm an expert.
Blue sky, huh? For us, this is about as blue as it gets. Hey, when you say blue, you mean blue, right? Do you really get clear skies like that? Sure do. I see. What a weird color for the sky.
Not at all. A clear blue sky brings peace of mind to all manner of people. Of course, different people do prefer different colors of sky. That's just as true for Yaga, too. Still, for us old-fashioned humans, it is depressing to see the sky so stormy all the time. Anyway, I can smell demonic beasts nearby. Let's go hunting, Yusaku.
Alright, redemption arc, boys. Redemption arc. This will not be a repeat of last time. Nero getting a Zenkai boost. Yeah, she's going Super Saiyan. Super Saiyajin. She's gonna go Super Saiyan Blue, folks. Get ready for it. Super Umu. Yeah, unlike that Hydra though, these boars don't really hit very hard. Go, Umu! Who do we have here? More of them, huh? Let's take them all out. Here we go. Go, Hoku. Alright. So this is probably where the Lancer is. It's a bicorn. Oh, this bicorn is about to get effed up. Let's go even further beyond.
And done. See, there you go. Easy. Freaking easy. See, now how's that for a redemption arc, huh? Meh. World War. I'm guessing. You seem pretty upset. You seem pretty upset though the fact that I didn't get another death on my hands. Did you? It's not that it was kind of meh. It's like it was meh because I didn't. I wasn't 2 for 2 on getting someone killed. Wahaha! In your face. Man, I'm still super impressed with you guys. What's that scent?
That is no demonic beast. It smells like Yaga blood. It is likely too late to help, but we should go check it out nonetheless.
Hey, I found them. Although... What's up?
I see. They're dead. I suppose they had an unlucky encounter with demonic beast. No, it's not that. They were all killed by a weapon. And a frighteningly sharp one at that. No Yaga sword or hatchet can make a cut so clean.
Is that Musashi?
Their skin is much tougher than any human's, so the only way to cut through them like this is with a very sharp weapon and a truly powerful blow.
Could it be a
Yaga hunting other Yaga with a blade? Or maybe there's a demonic beast with blades like this.
I've never heard of anything like that. And then there's these footprints. No, I wasn't actually paying attention. Oh, fair enough. Still, it was quite the redemption arc. I mean, she single-handedly took down that bicorn. These are no Yaga prints. These are human prints like yours. I want to guess Musashi.
Like ours?
Musashi? Is that you?
Come to think of it, we did hear about someone who protected a Yaga village from bandits. Ah yes, the one who supposedly sliced off the bandits' arms in an instant. This may indeed be our swordsman, but there's too little evidence to be certain.
I'll give it an 8.5. Good enough for me.
It could also be another servant we know nothing about, after all.
Musashi. I'm guessing it now. Musashi.
We should have to keep we should have to keep all that in mind. Now come on, the sun is going to set soon.
What, there's a sun? I don't see the sun.
We can rest in the cave up ahead. Petsky, will you drain our prey's blood?
Erp. Guess this stench would be a lot for a human to take. Just sit tight. You can make most of it go away by draining the blood and letting it sit in the water mixed with salt and herbs for a while. I'll put the entrails aside too. If you boil them, keep them in a leather pouch, that can work as a lure for demonic beasts. If things get bad, you can just toss it and things will go running after it.
Are the entrails inedible?
Technically no, but they don't exactly taste great, plus they're real poisonous.
Then they must contain a lot of toxins. It'd be safer just to avoid them then.
Yep, but the back meat's safe. Here, I just finished cooking some. Go on, eat up. Pretty wild flavor. Yeah, it's pretty. Yeah, I said it was pretty gamey. It reminds me a lot of bear meat. I've actually had bear meat before, but it has to be cooked right, otherwise it gets really gamey. Bear, huh? What sort of creature is that? Is it weak? Does it taste good? Is it filling? This is much better than kibbles and bits full. You know, the more I look at that thing, the stranger it seems. You look at that foe.
From our perspective, it is you Yaga who are the real wonder. I still cannot fathom how your kind has managed to survive in this frigid world. It does regularly fall below -100 degrees, at night, and on particularly cold days, I don't see how even merging with demonic beasts let you survive.
Don't go around asking other Yaga about that. It's considered a serious taboo. There was a time back before we had guns that could kill the demonic beasts, when we used to eat weak Yaga. The gasp! Well, you know how people used to breed livestock, right? Artificial selection, I think they called it. That's how we survived this long, too. The weak were weeded out, and the strong and the weak were analyzed to see what separated them, and the strong were prized above all else. After we were merged with demonic beasts, we ate those who were swallowed up by their power. Or couldn't handle it. Or couldn't ever see themselves going on like this. Next we fed on the young and sickly, followed by those who were just straight up weak. After all that, we just stopped being a combination of demonic beast and human, and started being Yaga. My old man told me where our name came from a long time ago. It was something like Baba Yaga, I think.
Baba Yaga? That's a figure from Slavic folklore. I believe she was a man-eating witch.
They say that where we got the idea to start calling ourselves. They say that's where we got the idea to start calling ourselves Yaga. That's what we started calling ourselves to set us apart from the old frail humans. Or maybe because we were willing to kill and eat our own kind. Anyway, now you know why we're called that. It reminds us so that we never forget what we did. Somebody named us Yaga for a reason, so when you get right down to it, we really aren't like you guys.
No, maybe not. We are weak and frail, which is why we banded together. To be honest, I feel rather at home among this Yaga society, except when it comes to the children. I have no problem with grown-ups fighting and eating each other, but children...
You always did like kids.
That is none of your business.
Maybe that's why the other Yaga accepted you as their boss. A new blizzard began at nightfall and it never stopped. We ended up waiting in the cave overnight. Even when morning came, it was only marginally brighter out than it had been at night. But for a Yaga like me, that light was more than enough. After all, I could still clearly make out Yusaku as if he was sleeping in this dimly lit cave. He still had his eyes closed, but he was quietly talking to Mash's projection. Heyo, hey Zero, what's up? Even I didn't feel right listening in on that. Besides, I could tell from his expression that they weren't talking about anything important, let alone me. Adelante, though, she had her eyes closed, but I'm pretty sure she wasn't actually sleeping. Just turning and looking at her for a bit made her furrow her brow. I turned away pretty quickly. If I kept looking at her for just one more second, I'm sure she would have opened her eyes. Adelante's no Yaga, but she looks more like one of us than she does humans. That's probably why the Yaga trust her. She's only a little different from us. That's not true for Yusaku, though. It isn't just the way he looks. There's something fundamentally different about him. For a long, long time ago, I left something behind that I just couldn't take anymore. It nags at me now, just a little bit, like a tiny thorn jabbing me in the chest. Nevertheless, I decided to just put it out of my mind. To close my eyes, fall asleep, and not think about anything. Okay, Yaga demands. Oh boy, we still got... I forgot. Alrighty, so... This is still the section 9 part, so we're going to keep going until we finish that. Alrighty, so... Now that Nero's had her time for redemption... I guess we can go with Lancers now. Since it's in an all-archer node. Let's see. Let's. Nope, don't want to do that. There we go. Of course, we're going to bring our best lancer, Ereshkigal. Well, one of our best lancers. Let's see. What other lancers can we bring? Let's see. I think, can we bring Enkidu? Ew, we're bringing Enkidu here. Let's switch off to... Well, that one... It's got a lot, but let's... Alright. And I'll put, like, Lancer Raiko in here. Alright, here we go, boys. According to the map, there's nothing but old ruined villages up ahead. You sure we're going the right way?
I am. The blizzard seems even stronger than usual today. Maybe that's why our comms keep cutting out. At Chaldea, we could stay in contact no matter how far apart in time and space we might be, but now... Are you alright, Master?
I can feel my breath turning into ice.
Normally that would be fatal, but it looks like your special mystic code is doing its job.
Yeah, but what about for, like, the female masters like Sathina and stuff? I mean, they're wearing a freaking mini skirt in this blizzard. Huh?
Who goes there?
Is that Billy? We're fighting Billy? That's what I want to know. What are you lot doing in this dilapidated old frontier town like this? I'm afraid with a storm like this going on, I've got no choice but to take a few pot shots.
I could have sworn he was aiming directly at us just now. I am Atalanta, Hunter of Greece. I wish to speak to your leader.
I ain't got a damn thing to talk about with you.
Well, we do. And we are coming your way, whether you like it or not.
Fine then, you want to come over here? Be my guest. But I'm gonna see what you're made of first. Let me introduce myself right proper. Name's Billy the Kid. Get past me if you can. Hey, we are fighting Billy. Let's lance him. What the hell, he's got a break bar?
戦うからには手加減はできないわ。覚悟なさい。お任せ。夢のように片付けよう。
いいとも。
的確に行こ
そう。どう？
う。えい。どうかな。はっ。ファイヤー。ファイヤー。
Let's see.
さあ、どこを切り落とそうか。
君の道行きを信じよう。さあ、行きなさい。
死の女神エルシキザルが命じます。
それも分かったよ。そうだね。
Let's break his bar.
呼び起こすは星の息吹。人と共に歩んでゆえにエヌマ・エリシュ。しまえい。光る。どうかな。
Ooh, almost.
キャッチして。くらえ。くらえ。
固くでもまあ少しは優しくね。やるわ。お動くな。
えい。
私にかかればこんなものよ。
Oh, okay.
まあマスターの指示が良かったっていうのもあるけどね。
Oh, excuse me. Okay, so we got a berserker and an archer. Alright. Let's Musashi back here though. Just want to fix this part. I like to keep something here. Alright. Oh, wrong one. Alright, so this one has... But I want to change things up a bit, though. So I'll keep a Reshkigal in there. But... I'll use someone else's Merlin. Not Merlin, Waver. do want to use Atalanta Altar. Okay. In that case, do I have a quick Lancer? Oh, I have Skahawk I can use. I have not used Skahawk in ages. Man, I feel bad now. That's right, Atalanta Altar. Oop. Where's the Knight of Marine? Oh, so we're bringing Skahawk. Whoa there, hold your horses a moment.
Good grief, he certainly does not lack for energy.
It looks like he doesn't know about Chaldea? Chaldea? What's that? Ain't never heard of that before. What do y'all even know about me anyways? Just been one damn mess after another since we got summoned here. We ain't got a scintilla of an idea what we ought to be doing or how to go about it.
Master, this Billy doesn't match the record in the Spirit Origin graph. He doesn't appear to be the same Billy we got to know back in North America.
This world must have summoned him then. I'm surprised there was enough magical energy for that, given the lack of a holy grail. Oh, lack of a holy grail?
No, wait. There is no reason to assume there is no holy grail here. That would be nonsensical. The very fact that there are servants without a master proves that there must be a holy grail here, or something equivalent to one. If a holy grail does not fall into human hands, it acts as a neutral source of magical energy, one that simply reacts to the world it finds itself in. In which case, it would be perfectly sensible for it to respond to humanity's death throes by summoning servants to counter the source of that trouble.
I haven't met you before. I haven't met you before, but a different Billy that could help me out before. That's so. Well, afraid I'm the only me I know of. Now then, hey Berserker, that hunter lady's here. And she's got a human and some other servants with her. Ah, she's finally here, huh? Alright, me and you'll do this together. Hey, Beowulf! Hey there, didn't know we were back on speaking terms.
Beowulf!
Who are you, a human? No, you must be a servant. And you must be a mage, so you're the master, huh? So you the mage working for Ivan the Terrible? Gotta be more aggressive. Holy fuck! He's got posse! I'm the master of Chaldea. Chaldea? As in the Stargazers? Seems to ring a bell. Maybe not. Damn it, my memory's been messed up ever since I got summoned. Can't even remember anything about myself. We met in America. America? Nope. Sorry, I can't remember. And that means I can't trust you. Still, if you come all the way out here, you must have known what you were getting yourself into. First we fight, then we talk. In Russia, you gotta be strong to survive. Prove to me that you're the strongest there is.
I see. Alright, let us do battle.
Atalanta?
Trust me on this, Master. Nash, he's no ordinary warmonger. I'm certain there's a method to his madness.
Got it. That's why I brought my Atalanta altar. Good. Now since you've got 2 on your side. Oi, Billy! Alright, if we doing this, I ain't gotta hold nothing back. You wanna earn our trust? Then my 6-shooter will determine whether you're worthy. Here they come, Yusaku. I trust you are ready to meet them. We are going to mop their faces in. So I'm guessing from, if I edit this video, well, edit the stream footage though, I'm probably gonna put sections 7 and 8 together since they weren't very long. And then section 9 here is the one that's gonna be its own section though for the channel. Oh boy, they both got break bars.
戦闘か。なるべく避けたいところだけど仕方ない。こういうのどうだ。こういうのどうだ。こういうのどうだ。
魔境深淵の H 魔境深淵の H
Okay, only for 1 turn.
Yes.
Let's dig up the crit stars. So, break. Heyo. Hey, wait. Oh, it's an automatic one.
So. 間違いじゃない。間違いのはずがないんだ。タウロポロス、行け
Hey, broke both of them. Okay. Let's focus on taking out Billy now. No, Atalanta! Holy fuck. Calm yourself, dude.
つまり途中だな。他にやることないの？
お兄ちゃん見逃しません。容赦しませんから。魔境深淵の H ならばご空気のためですね。
あ、
Okay.
五図天の東方神帝釈天混合書、すなわち聖仙骨より作られし神のうまくぶつかりてあらゆる敵を撃滅せん釈大官員混合書。
Get him.
いざ
罠だ。
空よくれている。おら
つまり途中だな。他にやることないの？つまり途中だな。他にやることないの？
およそ私に殺せぬものなどない。およそ私に殺せぬものなどない。行くぞ。ああ、そうか。
And you're done, son.
差し湯ガッチスキューガッツゲリボルクオールタランティム。粛清
Heyo.
完了。
The human attribute, huh? Excuse me. There we go. That ought to do it. Phew, you guys are good. You see, Yaga? These guys' strength is the real deal. Anyone got a problem with them? Nope. Not here. Not at all. Great, now we should all be set. Welcome to the Thugs Village. Wow, you just have to call yourself Thugs Village? Damn, dude. Come on, we'll show you the way. Good grief, so that is what that was all about. Alright, cool. Cool beans. And no battles here. So this is the last section for this video, or recording. But in any case, though, sorry about that, Master of Chaldea, or whatever it is, whatever it was. How about we start over? I'm Beowulf, and that's Billy. We're just a couple of wandering bastards who got summoned here about 3 months ago. We didn't have a master or even the faintest idea of what the hell was going on besides the fact that it's ungodly cold here. After wandering around aimlessly for a while, one thing led to another, and we ended up becoming guards for this village. Well, leaders, really. I can't believe that 2 rogue servants survived out here for 3 whole months. Still, you both appear to be from proper human history. Why did you challenge us to a fight? We had to prove that we were strong, or the Yaga outside would never have accepted us. Even with their boss vouching for us? Trust me, they're stubborn as hell. They wouldn't have believed it if they hadn't seen it for themselves. Here, have some coffee. Or, well, it's broth made from beans that look a mite like coffee, at least. I add a bit of sugar so it'll taste better than it looks.
Just a little something in the way of apology for that testing business out there. Reckon we got a little carried away seeing other humans. Well, servants and a mage besides us. Yep, hell, I was downright euphoric. Sorry about that, lady. Do not trouble yourself about it. In truth, I am positively elated that I was not the only one the land called here. I cannot believe you made coffee here either. What a peculiar taste. It tastes like spiced apple, and yet there is a distinct coffee flavor to it. I feel so much warmer, and it's still so much better that Mash isn't trying to shove in a scalding cup of coffee down my throat. Ain't that the truth? Seems like these Yaga are just as keen as to eat a good meal as any of us humans. That, I'm afraid, is a luxury our rebel army cannot afford. Whoops, sorry about that. Allow me to introduce myself again. My name is Atalante. I am the servant leading the rebel army against Ivan the Terrible. The last time we met, we did little more than glare at one another from across the snowy plains without revealing our true names. I am pleased we have had the chance to sit face to face and speak with each other. Same here. I'm glad you stopped by. The Yaga here can be a little weird at times. Of course, that's probably why they didn't have a place under Ivan's regime. For our part, the rebel army decided to revolt because they were too weak to survive under Ivan's rule. I know our groups possess very different temperaments, but would it be possible for us to join forces nonetheless? Well, speaking for ourselves, we ain't got no quarrel with the notion, but I don't see our people going for it. For the moment, I'd have to say no. That hardly comes as a surprise. The Yaga and the rebel army had no issue with my being a woman. But given how the others were looking at me earlier... Yep. For these Yaga, male chauvinism is the order of the day. Male chauvinism is the order of the day. There's no strong female Yaga, or at least there weren't any that were able to prove their strength. So this lot's gone and decided that all females are weak everywhere. What drivel! Both men and women are equally capable of fighters, so long as they're well trained. Yaga may not die from extreme temperatures or excess of blood loss like humans do, but they are just as vulnerable to having their brains or hearts destroyed as we are, male or female. You wouldn't die from losing a lot of blood, Patsky? Patsky? Oh, right. I guess you humans can die that way, huh? Even if you sever a Yaga's artery or the like, our blood vessels just reconnect themselves. If we're losing blood, we just produce more automatically. So you humans die if one of your arteries gets severed, huh? Sounds rough. That reminds me. On our way here, we saw some Yaga who had been cut to pieces. Was that your doing, Beowulf? Cut to pieces? I don't remember killing any Yaga recently. Besides, my sword's practically a club, really. Better for pounding than slashing. The Yaga have been passing around a story about a human killer. Sounds similar, you ask me. Killer? Right. There was an urban legend of sorts going around some time after we were summoned here. Says there's someone going around cutting down Oprichniki and Yaga alike. Whoever it is happened to save one of our guys at one point, and he said they claimed to be from Chaldea. Chaldea? That is your organization, is it not? Yusaku? Do you have any idea who this person might be? Not a clue. Actually, I do have a clue. I'm guessing by the way they talked about how the swords were, that's gotta be someone along Musashi's line. I'm calling it now. Well, they may not be our ally, but if they are killing Oprichniki, they are no friend of the Tsar either. Anyway, getting back on track. One of the problems is that these Yaga put too much importance on being strong, but that's not by any means the only problem. They think it's only proper for the weak to serve the strong, or for those who are big and tall to look down on those who aren't, so to speak. Been telling them that ain't the case, but calling them slow learners is giving them too much credit. I've been ambushed more times than I care to count. Of course, a few rounds to the knees and belly settled them down. See, Yaga are more than a bit tough to kill. The whole reason these Yaga have come to accept us as their leaders is because we kept beating them in one-on-one duels. And since you guys held your own against us, they'll accept you too. Truly, we'd love to get the hell out of this place ourselves. But we can't. We know what would happen if we did.
I see. This Yaga would turn to banditry.
That's the big problem. You guys must have run into bandits a few times by now, right? Well, they used to be a part of our group. And there's bound to be some Yaga who aren't going to be happy about you killing their friends.
You mean you knew your Yaga had turned to banditry and you did nothing to stop them?
No, that ain't the way of it. When Beowulf and I took over things here, some of the Yaga got into their heads to defect. Said they wouldn't let no human lead them, and they'd rather join up with the rebel army. Never entered our minds they'd set upon another settlement and steal food. We're awful sorry.
They must have changed their minds after seeing us. They probably wrote us off as just a group of weak, disenfranchised Yaga led by a human female.
But you got cat ears. It's my fault for not stopping them. I'm sorry.
What is done is done. I cannot expect you to keep track of those who have defected from your command. Still, given everything you have told us, it does seem that joining forces would be fraught with risk. My settlement is home not only to women who have never seen combat, but also children, the elderly, and those suffering from various illnesses. There would inevitably be a great deal of discord between the two sides.
Exactly. So how about this? Instead of joining forces, we forge an alliance. That way there shouldn't be any problem.
So we would each carry out our own tasks separately, but work toward the same goal? Yes, that would be better. We may not be able to coordinate our plans of attack, but we could at least avoid getting in each other's way. How will we communicate?
Well, what about that lovely girl of yours who pops up and chimes in every now and then? Hey, Mesh. Can't you people at Chaldea or whatever it was do something to keep us in touch?
I'm sorry, right now the Shadow Border is only capable of communicating with Master. What do you think, Da Vinci? Let's see! Looks like we had some con devices back in America. Oh, I even made a note saying how much easier they made things. We don't have anything like that right now, nor the materials to make them. Plus, this world doesn't really work by the rules we're used to. Unlike proper human history, it's just too stagnant here for magical energy to reach around the world so readily. It's safe to communicate with Yusaku since he's a Chaldean master. But any other transmissions could end up getting intercepted. Sorry, no dice.
Gotcha. Well, that's a right shame. Suppose we can always use demonic beasts we domesticated.
You mean you've domesticated demonic beasts here too?
Of course. Well, it wasn't my doing, so much as the mage's. Excuse me. But y'all get the idea. Got any casters working for you? We got a Visibro. 2, and they're both awesome. Da Vinci! I say 2, and they're both awesome. A Visibron has certainly proven most dependable. But who's the other one you're talking about? Ow!
Hey there, I'm Leonardo da Vinci, caster extraordinaire.
Do not lie to us. I know for a fact that you're going to be a rider class servant, okay? So I don't want any backsass from you, little. Well, this is a surprise. For some reason, I already know your name. But I didn't really expect the prime of your life to have been at such a young age.
Is it so strange?
Yeah, looking at you now, you almost look like a child. Guess it's true what they say about artists and writers hitting their peak at different ages. What are you saying? Don't be fooled. She may look young, but she's just as old and cranky as on the inside as...
Anyway, can I see this demonic beast of yours?
Sure, here he is. What the... What is that? It is certainly an unusual looking creature. Even I've never seen its like before.
He could be a species that went extinct in our world. That aside, he's certainly...
obscenely adorable. Right? He's a real cutie.
Does he have a name?
Sure he does. This is Shanshan. Shanshan.
What a lovely name.
This little fella here can sniff out Beowulf, or me, purely from our magical energy.
Interesting, but I'm afraid I don't see how he could follow magical energy through a comms device. Then I will have him learn my scent. Here, Shanshan, it is all right.
Is it just me, or is he really, really afraid of you? Oh.
Well, I suppose these things happen.
She's really taking this hard. Come on, Shan-Shan, work with us here.
I don't think that's going to work. Well, I have killed many of his fellow demonic beasts. I suppose it's no wonder he's frightened of me.
What about me? He'll sniff me. Well now, he certainly seems fine with the master here. Shan-Shan, I want you to remember his scent. Can you do that? He looks like a Neopet.
He's shaking his head.
Aha, I see. Okay, I understand. Atalanta, he can't learn your scent because you're too similar to the demonic beast. As far as Shan-Shan's concerned, you're more of a predator than a friend.
I see. Well, if that's how it is, then there's nothing I can do.
As for you, Master of Chaldea, that mystic coat of yours seems to be masking any magical energy he might use to track you. But of course, you probably can't survive here without it, and since Shan-Shan can't track Yaga's scents... Yeah, that rules me out too.
I suppose that doesn't leave us much choice. Well then, I've come to a decision. I'll go with them.
So what? You're just gonna pawn these guys off on me?
Putting down roots ain't really in the cards for outlaws like me. Besides, you're a king. The heart of it is that I've got a feeling we servants were summoned here to fight this Ivan the Terrible. Of course, that's true of you as well, Beo, but you got other things to keep you here. But that ain't the case for me. Honestly, Whoa there, Billy, you don't need to say anything more. Go on then, get out of here. I surely will. Sorry to be leaving you behind with all the tough work. Ah well, what can you do? That's just how it is for kings. Thanks, Beo. You take care of these folks while I'm away. Don't worry, they'll be in good hands. There you have it, Atalante. Billy's gonna be tagging along with you now. I would ask if you'd be able to keep these Yaga in line on your own, but I suppose that would be unbecoming. Damn straight it would. I'm Beowulf, remember? As long as the spirit origin body mind remembers I'm a king, I'll make a fair, just government and save the people of this land. A fair and just government. This really isn't your kind of thing, is it? Hell no, it's not. I didn't think the short end of the stick could ever be this short. So, there you have it, Atalante. From now on, me and all these other outlaw Yaga will be helping the rebel army out. As for you, Master of Chaldea, you have my word that I'll support you guys however I can. Thank you, Beowulf. I'm finally beginning to see a path to defeating Ivan the Terrible. Just be careful. Ivan the Terrible's seriously bad news. I've never seen him in person, but I can tell he's like a bomb waiting to go off. I know. This is the one thing I have been certain since I was summoned here. He has lived for over 450 years. He's likely to be as powerful as a phantasmal from the Age of Gods, potentially even at the level of a divine beast. Compared to that, my Caledonian boar was merely a common demonic beast. The Oprichniki are a real pain too, since they're as strong as a servant in their own right. What did you say? Hold it! As strong as a servant? I was able to defeat one of them myself. A servant should have no trouble with them. Alright, the Oprichniki in the capital are a lot stronger than the ones around the frontier. Really? The closer you get to the capital, the stronger they get. I'm guessing it's something to do with their faith in the Tsar. The more the Oprichniki believe in him, the more it manifests as increased strength. You're kidding me! This is awful! It's okay. You've got strength to spare on our side, too. Thank you. Your words are most reassuring. Pardon my intrusion, but there's one last thing I'd like to ask you. Are you familiar with that giant tree? The one supposedly called the Tree of Emptiness? Of course. Didn't know that was his name, though. Is there anything you could tell us about it? Anything at all? I think I might have heard something before. Hey, wasn't Zdanov talking about it not too long ago?
Remember back when he was still in Yaga Moscow? Said he and some friends of his went to go get a look at it? That's it. And I think he said there was nothing there. Nothing? Yeah, just a plain old giant tree. So it is nothing nothing but an ordinary, if giant, tree, is it? Fascinating. The more I hear, the more intriguing this becomes. Really? A plain old tree? Fascinating? Absolutely. I'd like to go see it for myself, but I definitely wouldn't do that if I were you. That thing's right near Yaga Moscow. Not the kind of place you just wander into for a bit of sightseeing. Naturally. Alright, now that that's settled, I think it's time we got started. First of all, we need to talk about our plan of action. We'll wait for the right time to make a move, then we'll go around stirring up trouble near the capital. And you would do this as a diversionary action in order to draw out the capital's oprichniki? Right. They don't care what we get up to here on the frontier, but they're not going to take anything that disturbs their Tsar's glory lying down. So they'll definitely send out the oprichniki in droves to deal with us. I'm sure they'll summon more oprichniki afterward, but it's not going to happen right away. Which means this will give you rebel guides a chance to attack the capital while it's relatively unguarded. How's that sound? That sounds ideal to me as well. What do you think, Master? There's still the priest, Koyanskaya, and one more. You mean the 3 servants who attacked Chaldea? Given that the oprichniki helped them, and that this is Russia, I think that girl's true name might be... Yeah! I'd give it even odds that she's... I'd give it even odds that she's the Grand Duchess. I don't know what she's doing on Ivan's side, but given that she is, I think our only option is to face them all head on. My contact in the capital has reported seeing a young woman there. She said she's called the Grand Duchess and that she commands the highest respect from the oprichniki, despite appearing human. Boom, boom, boom. Ah, gotcha. This is your dream, eh? Oh, what the hell? And we got a quartz. Alrighty, though. So, for those of you watching on YouTube, though, this is going to be where I end my segment here, though, and then pass it over to Dove the next time she gets a moment to stream. But, as for the people who are watching me on Twitch, though, I'm still going to go on for a bit longer, though. And then, once I reach, like, a certain part that she would get on her stream, though, then I'll put a stop to that there and just probably, I don't know, do whatever, something else, though. But for now, those of you watching on YouTube, thank you all for watching, though, and I'll see you guys again next time. Well, the next time would be Dove, and then on this section from 10, 11, and 12. And then after section 12, then I'll be taking over again as well. Alrighty, with that being said, I want to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys again next time. Take care!